Hi guys, what's up? Well, take a look at this jewel. I found this on the side of the road down the street the other day when I was headed out of town to go to work somewhere, and so I could not let something like this go to the dump or the landfill. So I wheeled around and came back and got my station wagon and went back and loaded this up. This is a stereo cabinet. I'm not sure what year it is. I'm going to describe it a little bit, and then I'm going to let you guys just look at everything that I can find in there. And I know there are those of you who know more about this than I do. What I know about radios, and especially tube type radios, I can put on a 3x3 post-it note and have room left over. So you guys are the experts, so I'm hoping that you can tell me what year this is. I've done a little bit of research and I have an idea, but I'm going to let you guys take over from that and tell me what you know about it. This is a typical stereo cabinet. It is a, turn my light on for you. It is a Madison-Fielding stereophonic high fidelity am-fm multiplex. Balance, loudness, tone, selector, and tuning. And it has a turntable over here that I can't find the name on of any type. It's got 8, 45, 33, and 16. This is the cord to the unit itself. We'll see where that plugs in a minute. So, and this thing is not in the best condition. It looks like it's been sitting in a damp basement for quite a long time. The veneer's got some issues. I've got that piece, I believe, out in the garage. So I'm going to do a little bit of work on the veneer and reattach some of that as well as I can. Let me pull this around. It's pretty solidly made, notwithstanding. So I'm going to seat myself behind the back of it. And we're going to look in the guts of this thing. Okay, it has two of these Jensen Special Design speakers. I believe those are about a 8 or a 10-inch speaker, and those do have a date code on them. If you look, I can get you turned around. You're gonna be upside down looking at this, but I did manage to find out that much. That 220341, the 220 is Jensen, just their control code, and then that 341, that is the date code of sorts on that. So that's 341. That could either be I don't remember right off the top of my head if the 3 is a year or the 1 is a year. That's either the 34th week of a year ending in 1, or it's a 41st week of a year ending in 3. So you guys, I'm sure y'all know more about that, so I'll leave it in your hands. There's the upside down. I know I'll read that to you. I'm sorry for the camera work here. Got a wire in the way. That number there is C10RL-C7817, if you can make anything out from that. And this device here, I'm not sure if that's a capacitor or whatever it is, but I'll let you look at that. If you can get anything, it's not going to want to focus. There we go. And here's the bottom of the turntable. Back out there. So you can kind of get what you can from that, I guess. Okay, now we've got an identification number here on a sticker on the bottom of this turntable, and I'm probably going to have to read that to you. That says unit identification, because it's not probably going to show up too well on the camera. But It looks like it says 8576131, and then a space, and I believe that's a B1265, and then another space, and then a 645 at the end of that by itself. And I don't see any other identifying markings on that. Alright, it's got an antenna that's running around the perimeter here. I want to say this is early to mid 60s, but I'm not sure. I've been told more than once that FM was not anything back in the early 60s, so that would be unusual. Here's the back of this board, and I'm looking to see, I see a number over here on this board. It is right in that area, and that says something's obliterated at the top of it, and it has a dash 161007, and then below there that says PC-P- something that's blank covered over, than a 5. Okay, and then we have, get you around here and look at the back real quick of this. This is your antenna connector, FM and AM, and this is the modular plug for the power supply. And it says, I've got the board for the back of this thing, and it says something about an interlock. It's got a sticker that says there's an interlock on it, so this thing may be later than I think it is. But this is a, work this light a little bit here. This is a Sprague Atom. This is electrolytic capacitor. Sprague Product Companies, North Adams, Massachusetts. I can't really see a date on it on this angle, but there's one, looks like there's one behind it back here, the same thing, and it's got a 6734 and a 6726-J on it. There's the other speaker over there, just the same arrangement as the other side, and the same matching date code on that one too. Okay, this, you guys I'm sure know what that is, but I'm going to turn you upside down. Don't get dizzy, but I'll turn you upside down, and hopefully either you can read it or I can read it, but sorry, this is hard to do here, get the camera focused. But there's a, what is going on with this strap? Come on, dude, get your act together. Trying to do that so y'all can at least see something. That says RCP 10W2504M on that device there. Speaker has something stamped into it. I can't quite make that out. Sorry about that. Alright, here's the meat and potatoes of this thing. This is what you probably want to see the most. This is, now, I'm afraid I'm going to say something wrong. I know this is a tube type, because I certainly see tubes in it. I'm not sure if it's completely tube type, or it is a hybrid that's got tubes and solid state, because I worked in a place that produced electronic boards, and I see, I don't know if those are resistors or what those are, but that's solid state stuff there, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll just show you the numbers and we can see them here on some of this stuff. You may have to turn your computer monitor upside down to see some of this. It doesn't have a whole lot of numbers on it that's legible. Sorry, let me try this better way here. That's too dark. Let's see, I see something here. Damn it. Come on. That tube there says amperage, I guess. Ampersand, amperage. I'm just not seeing much. The tubes, you just can't get access to them. There's a, okay, there, that one there that I'm pointing at right there, that says 12AU6. I believe that's all that says on it. I know one thing, some of these chassis are hot. They call them hot. They'll shock the piss out of you while they're on. So I'm not sure this thing will ever be returned to operating condition while I have it. But there's more of those spraying atoms. Because it's, you notice it's got a, that thing is isolated with rubber right there. Yeah, so okay, looking at those date codes again. I should go over there to the computer and look that up again. I just did that. I can't believe I forgot it. But that could either be 1961, 1971, 1963, or 1973. I think with it having tube stuff in it, I think 71 or 73 is out of the question. But you tell me what you think. I'm sure some of you guys will know right away what you're looking at. And if you need to see something else, if I can get to it, I sure will. This is JSC banner 10 strand 100-1-FOOT foot. And it had a sticker up here, and unfortunately, I don't know if that was actually some kind of sticker or just a piece of tape. But ooh, well, I'm gonna have to get my vacuum back out of here again, I guess. Yeah, clean on this thing some more. Hantavirus. But like I said, I'm not gonna put something like this out to be thrown away. I'm just not gonna do it. So. Okay, oh, the camera's having some issues here. Come on, camera. Wow. There we go. Alright guys, well, take your best shot at this and see what you think. I'm glad to hear what you have to say about this, what you think about it. So, thanks so much for watching. Y'all all have a good day. See ya.